Hi friends, in this tutorial we will see about the CI/CD of Azure Data Factory pipelines. So I am opening the notepad. So we will see the CI/CD process of ADF pipelines. So actually what is meant by CI/CD means continuous integration and continuous delivery. So what is the meaning of continuous integration and continuous delivery means? So I will explain you in detail about this one. Like whenever we got the one requirement from the client, so we will start the development in the dev environment. So this is the dev environment. So inside the dev environment we will start our development and we will build the ADF pipelines. So once this pipeline got development got completed, then we will do the unit testing, and then we need to give it to higher environments like UAT or prod. So this is the UAT environment, and next one is the after UAT we have the production environment, prod. Then so now the pipelines are in the dev environment. So then how we can move the pipelines to UAT environment and prod environment means by using the deployments. By so those deployments are involved in continuous integration and continuous delivery. So this pipeline movement activity is going through deployments. So how these deployments are going to handle means we are using the Azure DevOps. So Azure DevOps is a tool. So by using the tool we are able to move the pipeline from one environment to other environment. So this is the overview of CI/CD. I'm closing this one. So in order to achieve the CI/CD of Azure Data Factory pipelines, we need some requirements, right? So these are the list of contents we will see in this video. Like first one, we need Azure DevOps account. So in order to get the Azure DevOps account, we need to log in into Microsoft portal. So in the Microsoft we will have the dev.azure.com. So in this portal you can go to this portal and you can sign up with your username and password. Then you will able to create the Azure DevOps account. This is the Azure DevOps account. So once I'm login into my Azure DevOps account, this is my organization. So we need to create the organization here. So if you want to create the new organization, you can click here. So anyway, I have the one default I have created the organization. So I am going with the same. And inside the organization we have the multiple projects. So this is the Innova Techno is my project. So if you want to create the new project, then go inside my organization. I am going to click on the new project. So give the project name ADF project. So I am giving this name as a demo project. So this is my project name. So in the visibility you can provide the options like this project is visible to public or private. So I am clicking on the private, then click on create. So this is the project we have created. So going to my organization. So this is the my organization. Inside the my organization, I have the two projects. This is the project which I have created previously. This is the demo project which I have created just now. So we got the Azure DevOps account and we have created the organization. Inside the organization, we have created the project. Now coming to the ADF side. So ADF side, like environments we will see first one. So in the ADF side, how many environments we need? We need dev environment. Next one is the UAT environment or our prod environment, production environment. Means we need to create the resources like ADF or data lake, and whatever the resources you may add, you may add, create, you need to create in the all these environments. In the UAT also we need ADF. Next one is the data lake. In the production also we need same ADF as well as data lake. So this I will show you now practically. So this is the my resource group. So inside the resource group I have the two ADF. One is the ADF dev, next one is the ADF UAT, next one is the ADLS dev, ADLS UAT. So what I will do is I will create the pipelines in the dev environment, and by using the CI/CD process, then we will move the pipelines into UAT environment. So so this is the process. So inside the my ADLS dev, I have the one container. So this is the data container. Inside the one we have the one file. This is the one of the source I have. So in the source I have the files. Then I will create the ADF pipelines to move these files from this folder to this raw folder. So once the pipeline got successful, then we will do the CI/CD release from the Azure DevOps. Now, to how we will connect this Azure DevOps with our data factory. How to connect Azure DevOps with Azure Data Factory. So this is the question. Like we are doing the CI/CD release, right? So our pipelines are existing in the Azure Data Factory. Then we are using the CI/CD by Azure DevOps, right? So how this DevOps and Azure Data Factory both were linked means by using the repos. So repos is nothing but repositories. So I will show you the practical demo how we will create the repositories and how we will link our DevOps with Azure Data Factory. So I am going to my Azure DevOps portal. So this is the Azure DevOps, and go to the project which we have created. This is the project I have created just now. So this is the project. Inside the project we have the list of options, right? Repos. So I am clicking on the repos. So initially one repo got created. This is the repo. So this how the repo name got created means demo project. So whatever the project name you have given, with that name the by default repo will be created. So what I will do is I will create the new repository now. So this is the my new repository. We need to give the name here. So I am giving ADF underscore repo. So this is the name I have given for the repo. Then click on create. Now ADF repo is created. Inside the ADF repo we don't have anything, right? Now what we need to do is we need to configure this repo in the Azure Data Factory dev environment. So this is the my Azure Data Factory. This is the this is the dev. So this is the ADF dev data factory. Inside the data factory we need to configure the repository which we have created in the Azure DevOps. So ADF repo we need to configure in the ADF dev environment. So in the go to your data factory, click on manage tab. Inside the manage tab we have the option called git configuration. Then click on configure git. So here you need to select the type of the repository type. So we have created the git in the Azure DevOps, so we need to select Azure DevOps. Next it will ask for the Azure Active Directory. So by default it is came. Then click on continue. Here we need to select the organization name. So my organization name is Innovate Tech now. Then it will ask for the project name. So project we have created. So demo project. Then inside the demo project we have created the branch. So ADF repo. Then it will ask for the collaboration branch. So what is the collaboration branch means? So this is the master branch where all the individual branches will pull the code into this branch. Like I will explain about this collaboration branch in the notepad. So in the ADF branching structure. So ADF branching structure. So I'm going to my paint. I will explain you clearly here. So in the ADF branching structure, so this is the collaboration branch. Collaboration branch. So inside the collaboration branches we have the several user branches like user 1, user 2. So these branches were created by respective developers and they will develop their code in these branches. So once their code got executed successfully, they will push this code into collaboration branch. So this collaboration branch is the master branch. So once we publish this collaboration branch, so it will push the code into Azure DevOps into ADF publish branch. So I am selecting this. I am creating new branch. My branch name is master branch. This is my collaboration branch I have created. Then publish branch. So publish branch is the ADF publish. So this branch will appear in the DevOps. While doing the CI/CD deployment, we will take the code from this branch only. Then apply. So now we are successfully linked our uh, Azure DevOps repo with Azure Data Factory, right? So here we have the master branch. So here master branch, inside the master branch we don't have any branches. We don't have any user branches. So what I am doing is I am creating the new user branch here. So I am creating user branch, user. So I am providing my name Prapul, and this is the my dev branch, right? So dev. So based on the master branch, then click on create. So inside the user, inside the main branch, I have created the my developer branch with my name. So here we don't have any pipelines. Now I will create the pipelines which will copy the data from ADLS to ADLS. So go to linked service, create a new linked service for the Azure Data Lake. So this is the my data lake. You have to give the naming convention according to Microsoft standard. Then select your subscription. So this is the Tech ADLS, the is the my dev data lake. Then click test connection. Then click on create. So the linked services got created. Now I will create the pipeline. PL underscore copy ADLS to ADLS. So we need to choose the copy activity here. Source. Source is the data lake. File type is the CSV file type. Then you have to provide the naming convention for the dataset. DS read. So this is the container. This is the my source folder. Here I have the file. So this is the file I am selecting. Then go to sync. You need to create the dataset for the sync. Sync is also data lake only. Then the type is CSV type. You have to provide the naming convention ds underscore write. Next one is the ls adls. My destination folder is raw. So inside the raw we don't have any file. Once we run the pipeline, the file will be placed here. Click on OK. Okay. So here the by default file extension is .text. So we need to make it as CSV. Now everything is ready. Then what I need to do? I need to debug the pipeline. So the pipeline got successfully executed. Then I am going to my ADLS dev. Inside the raw I will check for the file. So the file got placed here. So my pipeline got success. So once the pipeline got success, what I will do? I will here in the user branches we don't have the option for the publish. We have the option for the save. Then save the pipeline. So the pipeline got saved, right? So I am changing the branch to master branch. So inside the master branch I am not seeing the pipeline which I have created. So to appear the pipeline here, what we need to is we need to raise the pull request. So go to your Dev branch, then click on the pull request. Here you need to give the title of the request. So what I am doing, pulling pipeline from user branch to master branch. So whatever the pipeline name you have, you can mention here. So here it will be appear here. Pull Dev branch to master branch. Then click on create. So there are no conflicts, means my code was successfully checked. Then click on approve. So the approval is completed. Then click on complete merge. So merged from user branch to master branch. Okay, now go to the data factory. Now go to your master branch. Now you are able to see the pipeline in the master branch, whatever the dataset we have created, whatever the pipeline we have created. So in the master branch we have the option called publish branch. So what is the use of this publish branch means? So this is the ADF repo. So this is the my DevOps. Inside the DevOps we have the repo, ADF repo, right? So here we don't have the any pipeline code to move this code from this dev environment to U8 environment. So the pipeline code will be appeared when you have published the pipeline here in the master branch. So I'm clicking on the publish. Then it will generate one ARM template. These ARM templates will be saved in this DevOps repo. So the ARM template is successfully generated. Now go to your DevOps. So here you can see so this is the master branch. So inside the master branch we have the pipeline code. So originally one branch is created, ADF publish branch. What is the use of the ADF publish branch? So this is the branch where it will store the ARM templates. See, ARM templates it will store. By using this ADF publish branch, we are giving the build to higher environments. Build is nothing but deployment only. So the pipeline which I have created, it is appeared here. So if you want to see the pipeline, you can open this one. You can open this code. See the pipeline which I have created. PL copied ADLS to ADLS. This is the pipeline we have created. Now I will show the my UAT ADF. This is the my UAT ADF. Here I don't have any pipelines. So this pipelines will be automatically created by using the CI/CD process. So for that one, what we need to do is in the DevOps we need to create the CI/CD pipeline. So go to pipelines. So this is the pipelines. Inside the pipeline we have the releases. So we need to create the new pipeline. So here artifacts. Artifacts means where our source is there. Source files are there. So we need to select this one. Then stages. Stages means in which environment we need to deploy the pipelines, like UAT or prod. So I'm selecting my source. Then click on add. Then repo. So my code is moved into Azure repo. So I need to select here Azure repo. Then project. So this is the demo project I have created. Next one is the repository. So in which repository my code is there available? ADF repo. Then default branch. Default branch is the ADF publish branch. Then source alias. So what is the source is ADF repo is the my repository. For the repository it is provided one alias, means just added one underscore here. By default it will add. Then click on add. So from the source side everything is got configured. Then click on the stages. Once in the stages what we need to do is ARM template deployment. So this is the stages. Inside the stages we need to create an empty job. So this is the empty job. So here you can provide the name for the your stage. So my stage name is UAT. Then click on the job. So we need to then click on this plus mark here. So here you can select ARM template. So this is the ARM template deployment. Then click on add. So for this ARM template we need to provide the all the settings. Then click on this ARM template. So here you need to select the deployment scope. So you need to deploy within the resource group or within the environments or subscription. So now currently I am giving the deployment within the resource group. So I have selected this resource group. Next one is the Azure resource management connection. Here we need to select my subscription. So I am using the free trial subscription. Then I have selected this one. Then click on authorize. So it will take 2 minutes of time for authorizing. So the authorization got successfully completed. Next one is the subscription. So you need to select the free trial only. Action, create or update the resource group. So this is the by default one only. Next one is the resource group. So this is the architect is the my resource group. Next one is the location. Location is the East US. in which I have created the all my resources. Next one is the template. We need to select the template here. So this is the template for the factory. Then click on OK. Next one is the template parameters. We need to select. So this is the template parameters of my pipeline. Then what you need to do is you need to override the parameters. So what are the parameters you need to override means just click on this one. So here it is showing my dev data factory name TechADF dev, but what I need to do, I need to give the deployment to my UAT data factory. So what is my UAT data factory name? TechADF UAT. Then go to your over the template parameter option, then click provide the UAT data factory name TechADF UAT. Next one is the ADLS key for the UAT ADLS. We have the one. This is the my UAT ADLS account storage account. We have the keys here, access keys. Then click on any one of the key, copy and paste the key whatever you have copied here. LS account key. Next one is the my UAT ADLS storage account name. So it will be appeared in the endpoints. So this is the endpoint. So this is the my UAT account name. Then copy and paste here. So what we did here. So we have here by defaultly we have got the dev credentials. So we are replying the dev credentials with the UAT credentials. Then click on OK. Then provide the deployment name. These are the optional parameters. Then deployment mode type is the incremental. Then save. Click on OK. Now so everything got configured here for the ARM template deployment process. Now go to the pipelines. This is the pipeline. So go to the resources. Sorry, go to the releases. So here the click on this. So go to the pipeline. So here you need to provide the name for the pipeline which you have created. This pipeline name I am giving dev to UAT. So it will deploy the pipeline ADA pipeline from the dev environment to UAT. Then click on save. Now on top of this pipeline what we need to do, we need to create the release. So click on the create release, then click on create. Good. So the release got successfully succeeded. Now go to the data factory, UAT data factory, and you can see here. When you can refresh this data factory. So after refreshing the data factory, how this is the my UAT data factory. So inside the UAT data factory, the pipelines were successfully moved here. One pipeline, two datasets, and go to the linked service. So this is the linked service, and you need to you need to test the connection whether the linked service is successfully connected to the UAT or not. So the linked services got successfully connected. Now you can run the pipeline here. So in the UAT also the pipeline got successfully succeeded. So this is how we will move the pipelines from the dev environment to our UAT environment by using the Azure CI/CD process. So this is all about CI/CD in the Azure Data Factory. I hope you all understood. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone.